Hello adventure riders from around the world. As I promised last time, I'm gonna show you one very special device. A device you never seen before. This one. The name is Vigo Box or Vigo Insurance. Stay with me. Welcome back. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Pavel and I'm a motorcycle traveler. In my channel I upload anything related to long motorcycle trips, but I also make a lot of video and gear reviews. So now I'm here with these wonderful guys, Giga and Rock. You're actually the foundation of the company. Yeah. Tell me a few words. What this device actually is? What are the benefits for someone like me, motorcycle rider, to buy one of these boxes? What I'm gonna get?
Well, as my colleague Miha explained before, we here started that company with the intent to keep motorcycle riders safe. So we developed two products, the STS and the SBM, Smart Turn System, Smart Brake Module. If you watched the last video, Miha explained it in detail. So we thought to ourselves, well, what is the next step? What we can do to further improve the safety of motorcycle riders? So we actually developed a device that keeps the motorcycle itself safe. So what it does, when you have it on your motorcycle, it prevents theft. Okay. We combine that with motorcycle insurance. So you have a 100% full coverage in case of theft. As an added benefit for the motorcycle rider itself, himself, we added an SOS call function. If you crash your motorcycle, the Vigo Box will automatically call for help.
Okay, this is very similar as BMW now provides in their top models, like a SOS button. Yeah, very similar as this. Yeah.
Yeah.
But it has some additional features. So basically, until now, you were working actually on the safety of the rider, and now we're going to talk about safety for the motorcycle. Yeah? How to protect our motorcycle. Where the idea come from? Why you decide to make this?
Well, basically, it all started off when we were talking a lot one-on-one with our existing customers from Safer Turn, so with the Smart Brake Module and Smart Turn System. What was funny to us is that basically most of motorcyclists are more afraid of their motorcycle being stolen than they're having an accident. So that was the biggest pain, and the
biggest fear for everyone,
yeah,
including me.
Is
you wake up and your bike is gone.
Your bike is gone. Yeah. And we once again went on the web, started searching for solutions, and we saw that there is no comprehensive solution that would help you to prevent theft, enable tracking if vehicle is stolen, and on top of it put anti-theft insurance on the product as well. So it started from the user. Then from user we went to the insurance company. We discovered what we can do together with them to actually build a comprehensive platform that would include that would cover and include all of the major pains of motorcycles. So their motorcycle being stolen, we have anti-theft insurance and tracker, and having an accident. So we are there for them 24/7 with automatic detection, SOS call. We are in the motorcycle movement analytics from the beginning, from 5 or more years ago, and on top of it we are building products that serve best to the end user, basically.
Okay, so what is the big difference between this product and all the products on the market, like Monimoto, because I have Monimoto on my motorcycle, and explain me the biggest difference between this product and Monimoto. Why should I change to buy this instead of Monimoto? Because Monimoto, guys, if you haven't heard about Monimoto, Monimoto is actually active GPS tracker, which is work only like alarm system. It's activate the tracker only if you have an alarm. But this device is different because this device actually store all of your data. Yeah, your speed, everything. What we can have?
Yeah, I mean, we don't really want to compare this device and this solution with existing trackers. You have thousands of trackers. You have Chinese trackers for a few dollars. You have solutions for a few €100. What we are aiming to do with this solution, we want to bring the whole platform to the end user. So with this, you can have 24/7 control over your vehicle. So whatever happens, not only when you are away from a motorcycle, but when you are on motorcycle as well. So you can check, you can track all of your rides. You can check how did you ride, when did you ride. You can compare yourself with the grade with the driving instructor. You can check what's happening with your motorcycle every second of the day. You have automated SOS call, so the box would automatically detect when you have an accident and the assistant will call you if you're okay. If you will not reply, we will call 911 or ambulance immediately. So we are building a platform around the user, and we will try to serve him with all the possible services that he needs. For example, we are adding discounts with stores during winter. We are adding content on how to drive safer, how to drive better, and so on. So this is a comprehensive platform. It's not just a tracker. We have more than enough trackers on the market, and I think that the drivers deserve much more.
So all of this data, the data you just told me, it's easy accessible in the app you develop, yeah? So everyone without any computer skills or smartphone skills could track his trucks and find everything in the app. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, that is correct. I think we were working on our solution, on our app with our existing users. So we want it to be easy and straightforward. Giga can tell you more about it and more about our average end users. But yeah, we wanted to make this as simple as possible and only available to the end user. That's very important. That we would like to specify.
All right, Giga. So I've got a few very basic questions. The first one: what kind of power this battery use? Is this battery going to affect the motorcycle actual battery? Oh, sorry, this device going to affect the motorcycle battery by draining the battery? Is that even possible?
Yeah, well, of course the device is going to drain the battery a little, but if you leave the Vigo Box on your motorcycle without riding it, the battery is going to stay full for at least 3 or 4 months. Okay. So there's no worries about parking your motorcycle in the garage for a week or so and worrying that Vigo is going to drain the battery. Okay. That's not going to happen, because what happens when Vigo is standing still, when you park your motorcycle, it stays in sleep mode until something wakes it up. And what wakes it up is usually some sort of vibration that is moving the motorcycle. If somebody knocks the motorcycle over or something, the box will immediately wake up and send you a signal. I can actually show you that functionality in the mobile app.
Yeah, you're going to show me this as well. Okay, let's start from the beginning. So this device tracks all of my motion. So I will be able, when I come back, let's say I go on a long trip, 3 months. After 3 months, when I come back, I will have all of my data points on my app, all of my routes, all of my speed. Every time I was about to fall down on the corner, or my acceleration and everything is going to be on the device, yeah? In the app.
True. We actually programmed it so our development team is super good. And we used some professional riders from the Motorcyclist Union of Slovenia. We had their riders do some test rides around Slovenia. And we compare our users' data to their data, and we rate users how excellent is their driving, how well they're driving. So after each ride, you can check in the app what rating you got. If you look on the box, there's a 7.2 rating. That's actually the score out of 10. And it takes into account how fast you were riding, how fast you were braking, if you were doing any sudden maneuvers.
So actually I can compare myself with the data point you already got in the app.
Yes. You're going to be able to compare that to the data we already have collected in the app. And as an upcoming feature, there's a possibility that you can compare your score to other users. So in the beginning, we're gonna let riders share a few different
data
points, yes, such as trip length. You're gonna be able to compete who traveled the farthest in a single day, a single month, a year.
Okay, so the first benefit is that I'm gonna have everything, because now for someone like me to track all of my trips, it's just impossible. Everybody asks, okay, what was your route? I have to keep all of this information, Google Maps, where I've been, also. But now with this box, with this simple box mounted on my motorcycle, I will have everything in. Is there any limitations? How much data I can store, or no limitations?
There is no limitations. It's gonna store your data for the lifetime of the box. So simply you take a look on which date you did some trip, you click on that date, and it's gonna show out
everything is there. Okay, this is the first point. I will have all the data in. The second point about we talk about anti-theft device. How does it work? Tell me, how does it work? How it's connect with the motorcycle? What is the system? What I need to have to
if
work?
We will If we would told you everything, we would have to kill you then.
No, no, no. I mean, don't kill me. No, I mean, let's say the one I've got, whatever.
Yeah.
They work with a chip. So when the chip is not very close to the motorcycle, it's alarms. How does it work? Do you have any chip, or it's work with my smartphone?
Yeah, I made a little joke before. Don't worry, we're not.
Yeah. Okay,
we
good to know.
Yeah, we won't go into the details, but we'll let you know how it works. Basically, there are few aspects of movement that we are checking. So the first one is the movement itself. Whatever kind of movement happens, we start checking whether the user is in close range of a motorcycle. I will tell you a little bit about what the close range means afterwards. The second one, the device is always pinging the network. So even if somebody would come with a jammer or solution like jammer, we would know that the device is out of the network. So
okay.
that's the second part.
This was about to ask about. We call this like a hot silencer or jammer, whatever.
Yeah.
Because it works with the SIM card, yeah.
Yeah, it works with SIM card. It works with Bluetooth as well. So yeah, jammers are a problem. You still have some workarounds even around jammers. So we are working on different reference points. But the main thing is of course that it always communicates with servers, so we are able to see if it's out of network.
So if someone take the bike and move, the device will notice immediately and will send notification in the app, and I will know what happens with my bike anytime.
Yeah, that is correct. If you will move the motorcycle, so your phone will be close to the device, they will connect via Bluetooth, and you won't get any notification.
Okay.
So you don't get bothered if you're driving a motorcycle. You're not getting SMS all the time. You're not getting notification. If you are the one who is moving a motorcycle, you don't even know that anything happened.
So basically, every time before I jump on the bike, I need to turn on my Bluetooth if it's not, and it will recognize me automatically, and I can ride without any problems.
To be honest, your Bluetooth is on all the time, at least in the background of all modern phones. So we don't need to have actual open Bluetooth connection, and that's enough for us. So we just need a ping from the phone, and that's enough that we know that you are in the range of a box. So yeah, you don't need to do anything basically. The box will know that you are the one who's moving the box and the motorcycle, and that's it. You can just drive on.
And if someone take the bike and go, I will have the possibility to track it all the time, in real time, with the GPS coordinates where the bike is going.
We are talking about real-time tracking on app, so not just on server, not through SMS, but on the app. So as soon as you get notification, you can click track motorcycle, and you are tracking it in real time. So I think there are 10 per second. 10 notifications per second, so 10 times in a second you get new location,
where
you
it's
get
going.
speed, you get speed and all the data that you need in order to find your motorcycle as fast as possible, because at that time it's all about speed.
Okay, so the first point, guys, was all of these data points where I've been editing. The second point is safety for your motorcycle, like an active GPS tracker. And the third point is going to be insurance. So you have this all combined all together. Tell me a few words about the insurance. Well, how does it work?
Yeah, well, in most countries, insurance will give you really expensive insurance if you're talking comprehensive insurance or you want to have fire and theft. Especially in all the cities when there is more theft, anti-theft insurance or comprehensive insurance, full coverage insurance is extremely expensive. For example, if we are talking Slovenia, Italy, we are talking for a comprehensive insurance about 700, 800 euros. In most of the countries, the fire and theft is included only in comprehensive or is sold independently, but at very high cost. So with this, we are already partnering up with insurances, so they know how this box can prevent fraud, can prevent theft as well. And this way, in combination, you can get the Vigo insurance with the box much cheaper than regular comprehensive or fire and theft insurance.
Okay, so you basically have a contract with some insurance companies here in Slovenia and Croatia at the moment, but you work to expand at least for Europe, yeah?
Yeah, our goal is to add at least 3 new countries next year.
Thank you.
Then we are adding other countries as well. Our goal is to be in all European Union in 5 years' time.
Okay.
Yeah, for the end user, it's the simplest way because it gets he gets the device, the app, the data transmission, the insurance, so all in package, and we can say that that's a complete service for motorcycle and motorcycles.
When I spoke with Micha earlier, he told me that you will consider the idea to sell only the device without insurance maybe next year. Because, for example, some people not from Europe, or if you're not from the country, you have agreement, they actually cannot use the insurance. So it will be good possibility to buy only the device and use it as a tracker device and maybe data collector, something like that. So do you think that for the next year it's going to be possible?
Yeah, I mean, there is still a tracker which prevents theft. It's still SOS call. All of these functions are the same. I think Vigo will be able to tell you a bit more what kind of interest is on the market. But from the company's stand of view, at the moment we honestly don't have enough people and manpower to handle the insurance market and the end user market. Together with existing STS and SBM market. So there is a lot of products. We want to be one-on-one with each user, each insurance, and we don't want to do all the things on half.
Yeah, I understand. And so you'll need more people, and next time when I come, bigger office. Yeah. Giga, tell me about this safety features and this SOS system, how it's connected with the ambulances. Tell me a few words about it.
Yeah, well, actually the SOS system is not only reliant on computer systems, but we actually have a human aspect as well.
Okay.
The Vigo Box has plenty of sensors, which can actually detect not only that you fell or crashed, but how hard you crashed.
Okay.
So if you crashed really hard, the first thing that's going to happen, the notification is going to get sent to our call center.
Okay.
There's going to be a human person that's going to review the accident. He's going to see the data, how hard the person crashed, and decide, well, the first thing he's going to do, he's going to call you on your phone. If you can answer your phone.
If, for example, I drop the bike, I can say everything is all right. Yeah, okay.
Somebody's going to call your phone, it's going to check. If the phone keeps ringing, well, something's usually wrong. The operator is going to check how hard you crashed, and if the sensor shows that you actually had a crash, not just the bike fell over, the operator is going to call an ambulance to your precise location.
Okay, so the ambulance will come before I even notice if I have a problem. Tell me the real experience you've got with this device. What happened here? Micha told me about the story, the guy. Tell me a few words about it.
Well, we actually had a young motorcycle driver. He crashed at nighttime. It was 9 or 10 p.m. It was dark, and a foreign driver crashed into him. What happened? The driver didn't stop. He was crashed in some ditch by the road. And what happened? Actually, Vigo Box contacted our call center, and our call center contacted the ambulance. The ambulance came, picked up the kid. He was in the hospital for quite some time, really badly injured. And
so they actually saved his life, yeah?
Yeah.
So this is the first positive experience you have, the first real feedback, I mean, this is very good.
This is the worst story of all, but we had basically almost 1% of our users had an accident this year.
Okay.
Most of them were not serious, flipping up, motorcycle, having some small crash, going out of the road, something like that. We had 2 serious accidents, but almost 1%. This shows how important it is that you have somebody who's taking care of you when you are riding, usually alone, especially if alone, and if far from main roads. You need to have something like that on your vehicle.
All right, this is really nice. And another one question I've got: how much is gonna cost? This is a really good question. Let's say if I want to have this box with the insurance all like a package, how much is gonna cost me?
Well, in Slovenia, the price for the complete service. So we are talking about the box, back-end system. app. We are talking about data transmission, SOS, call center, anti-theft insurance. So everything that we've talked about. The price goes from €7, started with €7 per month, and it goes up to 20-25 euros per month if we are talking really expensive motorcycles. So
okay. So basically, I'm not gonna buy the device. I'm gonna have this subscription model.
Yeah,
and the price depends on the price of my motorcycle. Yeah, and what I want.
It depends how old is your motorcycle. So
okay.
The value of motorcycle, because the insurance is included in it. So the price. I mean, why we decided for month-to-month recurring payment. The thing is that if we would try to sell the device up front, you would have to pay 100-150 euros right away. Then you would still have to pay monthly fees because of the data transmission and the service. This way, you're not paying anything up front. You just get a.
Oh, this is very good deal. I have to say
it's much easier for the end user, and the insurance company came close to us in this manner, so we are able to offer this to the end user.
Mm-hmm. Cool, very cool. Honestly, I really look forward to check this. I really want to have this device. Maybe not the insurance at the moment because I'm not really insurance believer, but I have to confess that this is absolutely budget option because €7 or even €22 per month. This is bargain, and you have absolutely fully covered this data transmission and everything. Mm-hmm. So I'm really look forward.
Yeah, I think that we would love to hear what you think about it. I think you will definitely have to test it. Because,
I will have one for a long-term test, and then we're gonna discuss again.
Yeah.
So, okay. All right, guys. It was a lot of information for a short period of time, but I hope people will get an idea what exactly is this. And you have a website with all the detailed information about it. Yeah. So I will link this website in the description down below. And also for many people may ask at the moment, okay, but I'm not from Europe, and what can I do? So they can actually send you an email to the website, and you will keep their email, and as soon as you're ready, you can upgrade them. What happens and what are the possibilities in any country? Yeah, is that correct?
We are doing our best, so we will be able to offer all riders in the spring something, if not insurance, at least the
device.
Yeah.
Oh,
device.
This is very cool.
Yeah, we are doing our best. Promise this at the moment.
No, you don't have to promise. You already done enough.
And thank you for
no, my pleasure.
Absolutely.
Thank you very much, guys. Thank you very much. Thank you. So that's it. I hope you will have some benefits from this video, guys. As usual, don't forget to subscribe. See you next time. Ciao.